Got quite all of a sudden. Are we online yet?
I think so.
All right. How's it going, everybody? That's right, we're here at Sessions on Mary. I'm Matt Hubbard, and this is Adam Ahrens. Let's give a big thank you to Hank for running sound in the corner. And also, John's right here, one of our hosts today. And Carol as well. I don't see her, but I know she's here. She's probably working with the computers and back, so it's great to be here. I think you can Venmo us if you want to, but no big deal.
We wrote something special just for this.
Yeah, it's good.
We call it the Sessions on Mary Rag.
All right, world premiere. That's right, that's the Sessions on Mary Rag.
Sessions on Mary Rag.
World premiere. Also faster than we've ever played it, but I thought it was a good warm-up, you know. It's all excited. What's that? Adam's our list master today, so.
Easy green.
All right.
Yes.
This is a song that I learned from a dear friend, long since departed, Steve James. Lived right over here on Annie, and when I was just starting out on guitar, he showed me how to play this. It's a Bumblebee Slim song. It's called Greasy Greens, and it kind of talks all about feeling cheated out of real fat meat by his health-conscious wife. So,
And we do have some meat here and other things to eat, by the way, so if this song makes you hungry. Yeah.
I just got back from New Orleans, fool about my greasy greens. If I don't get them 3 times a day, I'll get mad and I'll walk away. Greens, all like crazy greens, put me in my grave. Nice and easy, nice and green. must be fat. Gonna be greasy greens like that. If you don't use nothing but natural lean, can't cook me no greasy greens. All I crave that grease, put me in my grave. Nice and easy, nice and greasy, I'm a fool about my greasy greens. I don't care what your mama don't allow, 'cause I'll cook greens, baby, anyhow. As soon as I get them, I'll be gone, and mama won't know just what they're on. Greens, all I crave that greens, put me in my grave. Nice and easy, nice and greasy, I'm a fool about my greasy greens. Money in I just got back from New Orleans, just a fool about my greasy greens. If I don't get them 3 times a day, I'll get mad and I'll walk away. Greens, all I crave that greens, put me in my grave. Nice and easy, nice and greasy, I'm a fool about my greasy greens. Now way down south where I come from, we cook good old greens and corn. Red tomatoes and black-eyed peas, sweet potatoes and pecan trees. Greens, all I crave and greens, put me in my grave. Nice and easy, nice and greasy, I'm a fool about my greasy greens.
The band that stops together stays together.
Made a little list for today.
All right. Is it if he's been naughty and he's been nice, or?
All of it. Good and bad is at a G.
All right. This is one I wrote a while ago. Called Good and Bad News. Got some good news for you, baby. Got some bad news too. Got some good news for you, baby. Got some bad news too. Well, the good and bad news for you, baby, is that I'm in love with you. When I wake up in the morning with a frown upon my face, 'cause I wish that love and feeling would just up and slip away. Well, the good and bad news for you, baby, is that love is here to stay. From my head down through my shoes, with you pounding like crazy, what have I got left to lose? Got some good and bad news blues for you, baby. Got them good and bad news blues. Got them good and bad news blues for you, baby. Got them good and bad news blues. baby. Got some bad news too. Got some good news for you, baby. Got some bad news too. Well, the good and bad news for you, baby. Well, the good and bad news for you, baby. Well, the good and bad news for you, baby, is that I'm in love with you.
Bob Dylan's song.
Oh yeah, sounds good. Do you remember this?
Whatever you feel. Can I play some bass notes on that? Maybe
Sure.
work on a solo or something. It's key of A.
Hey, awesome.
This is a Bob Dylan kind of hidden gem. It's called Brand New Leopard Skin Pillbox Hat. I don't know if anyone's familiar with it. One of his Mike Bloomfield collaborations. And when I decided to do this, I thought I'd kind of throw it back to the pre-war styles of, say, Robert Johnson or someone like that. So we're going to do Brand New Leopard Skin Pillbox Hat. Got a brand new leopard skin pillbox hat. Yeah, you got a brand new leopard skin pillbox hat. Well, you must tell me how your head feels under something like that. Brand new leopard skin pillbox hat. Well, you look so pretty in it. May I jump on it sometime? I just want to see if it's the expensive kind. Balances on your head just like a mattress on a bottle of wine. That leopard skin pillbox hat. Doctor, if I could see you, bad for your health is what he said. I disobeyed his orders. Come and find you and him here instead. I don't mind you cheating on me, but I wish you'd take that off his head. Brand new leopard skin pillbox hat. Baby, I know where. We'll just go and sit. Yeah, we'll just go and sit there and stare. Me with my belt wrapped around my head, and you just sitting there in that little Ahrens pillbox head. Well, you got a new boyfriend. I've never seen him before. I caught you making love to him. Forgot to close that garage door. I don't mind you cheating on me, but I've never seen him before in that brand new leopard skin pillbox hat.
Successfully played the piano and the harmonica together before, but I think that was a good experiment. I like that. What do y'all think?
I do thumbs up.
That's right. We do have a studio audience in here, folks at home who are listening, like my sister. My mom might even be listening, hopefully. I did text them earlier today. So once again, for those just joining us, this is Adam Ahrens. First met, I think you in the early 2000s, something like that.
2000, well, I was living on Live Oak. I was just down the street here, and I was just saying to John how nice it is to be back in South Austin. Kind of has a feel to it, you know. I live in San Antonio, so when I come home, I get that kind of old home feeling.
Yeah, so that's where I first met Adam around this neighborhood, and we always went to the Continental Club and stuff. So I'm actually at Seaboys every Thursday at midnight right now with this new band called Trainwreck Express, so you can check that out. What else is on the list though, Adam?
Everything and Nothing? Or Lift Me Up?
Sure, here's one I wrote. And it's on my gospel record called Nobody's Fault But Mine, which is here today. A couple of copies left, so. This is actually my new piano album as well. Grandpa's Piano. That's my grandpa right there. Isn't that cool? So we'll play one off this pretty soon, but this is. Actually, Lift Me Up is also on this. It's an instrumental version, but I do have, on this gospel record, this one recording features Willie Nelson, so check that out. So Adam's going to be Willie today.
Yay!
The younger version. Let's see, okay.
Was there a younger version?
I know he does sing in charnel, doesn't he? Lift me up unto the crystal stars above. Lift me up unto eternal holy love. I wanna be your broken angel in your eyes. Now with just one kiss we'll be baptized. When we went rose. One day when we locked in of our earthly loads. Yes, in time, my friends, I'll see you there, where dreams are free to roam. When one day comes, only the fortune teller knows, so the story goes. Lift me up unto the crystal stars above. Lift me up unto eternal holy love. I wanna be a broken angel in your eyes. Just one kiss will be baptized. I wanna be a broken angel in your eyes. And now with just one kiss we'll be baptized. Everybody now. Yeah. It's great to see all the names on the wall. And those of you who haven't been here, these are all the names of everyone who's ever played here. And I see Hank Sinatra right there on the wall too. Give it up for Hank again. Devin, are you on the wall? Right over there. And I think we're adding Adam today. He's going to get his own little thing. So congratulations, Adam. You made it.
I recognize a lot of these names. It's kind of a museum in here. You've got an Uncle Walt's vinyl up here. It's really interesting. We're going to do one called Malted Milk Blues. This is a Robert Johnson song. I keep drinking malted milk, trying to drive these blues away. I keep drinking malted milk, try and drive these blues away. Well, you're as welcome to my loving as flowers are in May. Malted milk, just keep on rushing to my head. Malted milk, just keep on rushing to my head. And I have a warm old feeling, and the hair standing on my neck. and there must be spooks all around my bed. My doorknob keeps on turning, there must be spooks all around my bed. And I have a funny old feeling, and my hair standing on my head. Drinking malted milk, just trying to drive these blues away. Yeah, I keep drinking malted milk, just try and drive these blues away. And you're as welcome to my loving as the flowers are in May.
Makes me want to have a chocolate malt or something. They have a great one at
There's a
Top
story
Notch,
behind this,
actually.
though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because during Prohibition, breweries, many breweries, started making other things like root beer and malted milk. But in the case of that song, malted milk had low amounts of alcohol in it for children to sleep. They actually were able to get that over on the FDA or whatever was allowing malted milk to be produced. So that's where Robert Johnson poached that line, malted milk.
Teach babies to sleep.
Didn't Robert Johnson record in San Antonio?
He did. He recorded there in 1936 at the Gunter Hotel.
Which is now reopened, right?
The Gunter is reopening with his room, the room that they recorded several artists in, but Robert Johnson is room 414. So you can go to the Gunter Hotel in San Antonio and rent Robert Johnson's recording space for a night.
We should record there, man.
Yeah, they're going to actually have a recording apparatus in the hotel in his honor. Robert's Roomba.
Oh yeah, this is one off the record, which I'm almost out of. I have to order more of them, so if you want to talk to me after the show. But this is called Robert's Rumba. And Adam was kind enough to learn it, because it's kind of a complicated song, so well done, Adam. Whether or not I can play my own song is another question. But I actually have this written out as piano music as well, so if anyone wants to learn this song. Most of them, on this record included, I just make it up as I go along, basically. You know what I mean? Kind of like a jazz artist or something. But this one actually had every note worked out in advance, which is crazy. So, here we go. And this is dedicated to my dad, Robert Hubbard, who was just inducted in the Motorsports Hall of Fame. So congratulations to my dad for inventing the Hans device, which is this invention that saves lives. So here we go, Dad. Here's this for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. learning that song. It's not easy. So thank you for your tips as well. This is my good friend Echo. It's great to visit. I used to play, one of the first bands I was in Austin was her sister-in-law Jane Bond's band. Do you ever remember Jane Bond? Used to play back in the Parlor, and was that in the 90s?
Yes.
Or early 2000s, I think.
Yeah.
So,
99, 2000.
and then I would also like to thank a special guest who came all the way from out of town, Joyce, right here. And new friends who's some of us, and she's here with my friend Kim. And I met Joyce when I was on tour with Seven Walkers quite a long time ago, like 15 years ago. So I'm so happy. And you know, she was saying, "I'm coming to town. Do you have any gigs?" I didn't have any gigs, so I called up John and Carol. I'm like, "So that's why we're all here, is because Joyce is in town." So thank you, Joyce. Well done. Anyway, this is once again.
I also have a friend from San Antonio, David.
I was just happy.
I wanted to make it look good, you know. Drove all the way from San Antonio.
You know I wouldn't have missed it.
Go down slow. Okay, you were saying, I was thinking, okay. And that's it. Okay. All right.
I'm going to take this over to East Texas now. This is Going Down Slow. Mance Lipscomb guitar part. St. Louis Jimmy Odom songwriter.
All right.
Matt, your fearless leader, take it away.
Yes, I've had my fun. If I don't get well no more. Yes, I've had my fun. If I don't get well no more. My health is failing me. Lord, I'm going down slow. Want you to write my mother and tell her the shape I'm in. Please write my mother and tell her the shape I'm in. Tell her to pray for me and forgiveness for my sins. Next train south, look for my clothes on home. Next train south, look for my clothes on home. If you don't see my body, all you can do is moan. Mama, please don't worry, this is all in my prayer. Mama, please don't worry, this is all in my prayer. You know your son is dead, gone out of this world somewhere. That was dedicated to my good friend Joyce. Thank you again for coming. So sweet. I think I need to break out the accordion at some point.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Yeah.
It's Not Just Stars.
Yeah, man. This is a great song Adam wrote.
Yeah, I wrote this right around the time that Matt and I met, and I think I've been listening to a lot of Hawaiian music and Marty Robbins and some of the post-war island music when I wrote this, so it has a lot of references to the ocean. It's not just stars that come out at night. That's why the moon has such a crooked smile. He'll play these tricks on an evening sky, put on his show and then he'll say goodbye. I should have known this night would drift away. Did exactly what the trade winds say. Slipped its anchor and left the bay, until the harbor lights were far away. But he's not leaving you or saying goodbye. More than shadows leave without the light. He'll reappear when you close your eyes. It's not just stars that come out at night. Crystal mist from an ocean spray whispers parting words from you that say you'll come back on an evening gale underneath that full moon's crooked smile. But he's not leaving you or saying goodbye. More than shadows leave without the light. He'll reappear when you close your eyes. It's not just stars that come out at night.
How could such a young man have written such a sophisticated song?
Blind pig finds an acorn every now and then.
Well said. Thanks again so much for joining us. For those online, once again, I'm Matt Hubbard here with Adam Ahrens at Sessions on Mary. Once again to Hank and John and Carol and everyone who's here. Sure. It was weird, there's a bunch of names on the wall and I was looking over there, I was like, is that Mick Jagger? Have you had Mick Jagger here? I think it was actually Jacob Yeager is what I was reading. I might need new glasses. So.
We have Hank Sinatra over here.
Yeah, we have Hank Sinatra, so. Or Hank, not Frank, that's right. So what did you say?
Who's playing?
Jeff Blankenhorn.
Okay.
Blankenhorn, yeah.
What's your name, Matt? It's on the fence.
Where is my name?
You can see the back of it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's right, folks who are watching for the first time online and stuff. Sessions on Mary has a lot of shows coming up. Actually, one of the first bands I was ever in Austin, Kimmy Rhodes. Y'all know her. Her son Gabe is a wonderful guitar player. I played with her in like the 90s, so it was my first gig here in Austin. It's a lot of fun. Oh, it'll never be untrue, that's right, here we go. I will never be untrue. Do anything you want me to. Never say I drink it later than 2 or 2:30. I will always treat you kind and kinda give you peace of mind. If only you tell me you love me one more time. Don't run up when you get mad, 'cause if you do, you're gonna lose the best friend that you've ever had. Speaking of best friends, how about give me one, Adam? What do you say? Don't run up when you get mad, 'cause if you do, you're gonna lose the best friend that you've ever had. I will never be untrue. Do anything you want me to. Bring up a loving, I'm about to bring it home to you. To you, baby. Yes, I bring it on home.
There's an interesting story behind this song. Why don't you share with me?
Yeah, do y'all remember The Doors? And rest in peace, Val Kilmer, who really, I mean, he sure won an Academy Award for that, I'm sorry, but I don't know who was up that year, but that was incredible, The Doors. An amazing film. And that song was actually, wasn't in the movie, but it's from the Doors record, American Poet. They put it out after Jim Morrison died, and that was just a little snippet of a little, 30 seconds of a song they did. And I sort of expanded it and we made it our own, but that's actually a Doors song. Very little known Doors song, so. And even less known now that we play it.
Well, I had a lot of requests for this one, so I'm going to do it anyways.
What is it? Oh yeah, cool. That's it.
This song has many lives. The first time it was recorded, it was a duet, the Delmore brothers, and Rabin Delmore played tenor guitar, and Alton Delmore played six-string acoustic guitar as a duet. And then Arthur Doc Watson, the remarkable blind guitar player from North Carolina, decided that he was just going to marry those two parts. He wasn't going to try and find another person to play the high part and the low part, so he started out with his bass line and figured out that he could play the melody of it, so it sounds like this. Let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more. If I get there, the river blue. Let the rain dry right on, let those waves sweep along. When I get those river blues. Well, if my boat sinks with me, I'll go down, don't you see? If I get down the river blue. Let the rain drive right on, and let those waves sweep along. When I get those river blues. My old gal's a good old gal, but she walks like waterfowl. If I get those deep river blues. Well, I'm going back to Muscle Shoals, times get better there, I know. If I get those deep river blues. So let it rain, let it pour, let it rain a whole lot more. If I get there, river blues. Let the rain dry right on, let those waves sweep along. If I get those river blues. Yeah, if I get those river blues.
So y'all like those low notes? How often do you get to hear two basses sing together? Deep River Blues. Let's hear it, Adam.
Deep river blues.
Hey, well, come on. Let's show some love here. Usually there's only one of us around, you know? It's weird.
Yeah, we put new meaning into the word double bass.
That's right. I actually have a bass. I should bring it along and play it on some of our songs in the future. That'd be great. So don't forget, if you're watching online or here, we have a tip jar. You can also Venmo or PayPal at Matt Hubbard Music. I think there's the sessions on Mary Venmo as well. You probably see it on the website. So we do appreciate your support. Adam did have to drive all the way from San Antonio. So
Oh, I'm
take some
happy
gas.
to do it. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah. It's cold though
Like
this
I
morning.
said, it's so nice to be back in South Austin. I can really feel the vibe that I used to know so well. I miss those days. Well, David and I are holding down the fort in San Antonio, so if y'all want to
Actually, Adam lives right by the Pearl Brewery, which has just been fixed up. It's a real nice hotel. And
we're in the Brackenridge Park area. Davidson Almost Park. We're not far from each other.
Almost park,
Almost Park.
almost park.
of course, right now we're in the 78704, South Austin, Texas, y'all. So, let's give it up for ourselves.
Sing one.
Okay. What else is on our list? Do we have any requests? Anybody?
We have
Weedaholic, okay. This is a song I actually have, it's a secret, but it's coming out on April 20th. This song is going to be released on April 20th. My first time announcing it ever, right here on Sessions on Mary.
Yeah.
And it features, of course, Willie Nelson playing guitar and singing with me. It's a song I wrote. We recorded it back in like 2008. So why did it take so long to put out? I have no idea, but actually it was released as a Chronicle single back then.
Your attention span.
My attention span, and I could never get around to putting it out, but I think now's the time, y'all. You
The
know?
song's Weedaholic, I think that's pretty self-evident.
Here we
Why
go.
didn't I release that?
I know. Anyway, this April 20th, you can look up for it. It's a secret.
Been hanging out with that reggae band all week.
I'm a weedaholic, smoke a lot of weed, it's true. Yeah, I'm a weedaholic, I smoke a lot of weed with you. Yeah, I'm a weedaholic, you can be a weedaholic too. Well, first you gotta smoke at least 5 joints a day. But you gotta pay to stay way okay. Well, it's better to be broke and stoned than poor and sober anyway. No, you don't have no dreams when you howl the time. No, you can't recall them, they just slip your mind. But when you live in a dream, no, a dream is just fine. Yeah, I'm a weedaholic, smoke a lot of weed, it's true. I'm a weedaholic, I smoke a lot of weed with you. Yeah, I'm a weedaholic, you can be a weedaholic too. Now repeat after me, y'all. Yeah, I'm a weedaholic. I'm a weedaholic. Yeah, I'm a weedaholic. I'm a weedaholic. I'm a weedaholic, you can be a weedaholic too. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't go. Baby, please don't go.
Please don't go,
Baby, please don't go.
please don't go.
Baby, please don't go back to New Orleans. You know I love you so. Baby, please don't go. You got me way down here. You got me way down here. You got me way down here. I'm walking all alone. Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go. here I'm walking all alone. Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go. I know your man's done gone. I know your man's done gone. I know your man's done gone. He's at the county farm. The shadows on. Baby, please don't go. 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 Baby, please don't go back to New Orleans. I love you so. Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go. I love you so.
I think we have a few more left. Well, that's usually our closing song, but we'll keep it going for you guys. We got more songs.
Came prepared. Sit on top of the world
Oh yeah, that's another winner.
and festival.
Let's give it up to Colleen's guitars as well. Adam's playing. Adam actually taught the founder Bill Colleen's guitar lessons. He also helped develop the Jumbo Waterloo model. Adam did. So
Yeah,
thank you, Adam, for helping out with all that.
Yeah, it was quite a fascinating experience to be out at that factory over the years. I had bought a Collins guitar years and years and years and years ago. This is 20 years old. But about 10 years ago, Bill was in the process of developing a lesser expensive line called Waterloo, and he called me out to the factory and said, "Here, what do you think of this one?" "Well, we play this one. What do you think of this one?" I loved every one. He said, "Well, which one really is the one?" I said, "I think that's the one." He said, "You can have it if you give me guitar lessons."
That's a good deal.
All right.
It's a great deal because his guitars go up to like $8,000 and stuff. So, but they're definitely worth it. So, it's right out past Fitzhugh and 290. There's some buildings there on the right side.
You may have noticed I've been putting this into a tuning. This is open D tuning. We're going to play Vastapole next, and this is a song by Elizabeth Cotton, who played several different tunings, but what made her very unique was that she never really learned right-handed guitar. She was a lefty, but she did not reverse the stringing. She just took a regular guitar and turned it over like this. So when you hear her finger picking, she's playing the bass lines with her index finger and the melody lines with her thumb. And so it's really remarkable. If you ever want to see something truly unique, it's Elizabeth Cotton, and this is her song called Vastapole. And I'm going to play it the normal way. 7 minutes tune. We'll do a couple more maybe?
That sounds great, yeah.
I'll do, this is another Doc Watson song. I'm very fond of his music. It's not his song, but it's his reading of it. It's called Sitting on Top of the World. It was in the spring, one sunny day, my sweetheart left me and she went away. Now she's gone and I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Don't you call me up, holding out your hand, I'll give me one, just like you got your man. And now you're gone, and I don't worry, because I'm sitting on top of the world. Say come back at 'em, because I need you so. Well, now you're gone, and I don't worry, because I'm sitting on top of the world. You don't like my peaches, don't you shoot my tree. Stay out of my orchard and let the peaches be. One sunny day, my sweetheart left me, and she went away. And now she's gone, and I don't worry, because I'm sitting on top of the world. Yeah, now you're gone, and I don't worry, because I'm sitting on top of the world.
Oh, the one we did before?
Talking about it?
Or how about, I think we should do Grandpa's Piano.
Okay.
Isn't that cool? Title track off of the new album. This is once again my grandfather, so this is on online and stuff, or you can get it today. Dedicated to my mom, Joanne, who's possibly watching right now. So hi, Mom. Possibly. She loves her iPad, so she likes to watch stuff on that. It's great seeing all of you out here as well. Thanks again to John and Carol, our hosts, and also to Hank. And also my friend Amy is visiting from out of town as well, so we have a couple special out of town guests. And Joyce, of course. It's in G. Yeah, that sounds right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. We're going to close with our special new song called Sessions on Mary Rag.
Great, here we go.
Thank you for your tips and donations.